Bologna, the food capital of Italy, the birthplace of the most famous pasta dish of all time, the Bolognese. It's a city that tantalizes your taste buds and feeds your wanderlust. In today's episode, we'll be diving into Bologna's rich culinary scene, ticking off one iconic dish after another while exploring its architectural wonders. Bologna has a unique architectural feature that instantly sets it apart: its extensive network of colonnades. Strolling through the city center, you are perpetually sheltered by elegant porticos. These covered walkways line over 62 kilometers of streets, offering welcome shelter from the sun and rain. Bologna's colonnades hold such cultural significance. They were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2021. We kick off our food tour with lunch at Mole's Mortadella Lab. This place has very high reviews in Google and TripAdvisor, and hence the queue. However, they were very efficient, and even before we can choose what to have from their amazing selection, it was our turn. I ordered the mortadella with grilled aubergines, truffled stracciatella, and rocket. Julie ordered the mortadella with stracciatella and pistachio cream. They were incredible. I would go as far as to say that these are on par with the famous paninis in Florence. And they're fantastic value for money as well. If they keep up this quality, I'm sure that this will become an institution in this city. Piazza Maggiore, Bologna's Grand Square, boasts a rich history dating back to the 13th century. Encircled by architectural gems like the imposing Basilica of San Petronio and the Palazzo dei Bianchi with its endless porticos, the square exudes a captivating atmosphere. Close by is another famous landmark, Fontana del Nettuno. Street performers add to the lively ambiance, while locals gather to chat, soak up the sun, or simply admire the architectural grandeur. We found ourselves partaking in the daily ritual of the morning espresso shot and the many beautiful cafes surrounding it. While the grand squares and historical landmarks capture Bologna's allure, the city's true magic unfolds within the labyrinth alleyways of the Quadrilatero. This network of narrow streets is pure foodie haven. Local shops selling fresh produce and regional delicacies. Amazing salumerias showcasing an array of cured meats and cheeses. And wonderful street food stalls and restaurants. We got to try local delicacies such as tigelle, flatbreads filled with cheese and cold cuts, and torta di riso, traditional rice cake from the Emilia-Romagna region with a delicate orange flavor. The highlight of our Bologna trip would have to be Salumeria Simoni. We loved it so much that we came here twice. This delicatessen has been serving the best artisanal cured meats and cheeses since the 1960s. For the first visit, you have to get one of their famous meat and cheese platters. This one had two different types of mortadella, prosciutto di Parma, salami, parmigiano, and stracciatella cheeses. It looked and tasted absolutely beautiful. On our second visit, we ordered the porchetta and the Parmigiano Reggiano tasting, which consisted of 3 cheeses of different maturity. This is bucket list stuff for foodies. Their wine selection is also worth mentioning. We ordered by the glass in order to try as many of their wines as possible, and we loved every single one we've tried. The Basilica of San Petronio is the most important church in the city and is dedicated to the city's patron saint. It started construction in 1388. Funded by the council, it served as a symbol of Bologna's regained freedom after a period of papal control. The initial design aimed to surpass other Italian churches in size and grandeur, particularly St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. Inside is a treasure trove of art and history. The church is also home to the world's longest meridian line, measuring 66.8 meters. Due to financial constraints, the focus shifted from the exterior to finishing the interior, leaving the facade unfinished. There's a dramatic contrast between the exposed red brick and the ornate marble. Today, this has become the church's most distinguishable feature. There are several other impressive churches throughout the city. Our favorites were Duomo di San Pietro. Despite San Petronio being the most iconic church in the city, the main church is actually Metropolitan Cathedral of San Pietro. This is the seat of the Archdiocese of Bologna. This was constructed between the 16th to 18th centuries. Basilica of San Domenico, dedicated to Saint Dominic, the founder of the Dominican order. This basilica boasts renowned artwork, including the tomb of Saint Dominic, adorned with sculptures by Nicola dell'Arca. Basilica dei Santi Bartolomeo e Gaetano. This basilica in Bologna boasts a rich history dating back to the 5th century. Originally dedicated to Saint Bartholomew, it underwent significant transformations over time. In 1599, the Theatin Fathers took over and redesigned the church in Baroque style. The basilica became a showcase for the life of Saint Gaetano, founder of their order. Spaghetti Bolognese is a staple in modern-day families' repertoires. However, the traditional recipe is quite different. Firstly, it uses pappardelle and not spaghetti. The thicker pasta provides a better ratio of sauce to noodles. Second, the sauce is much drier. And lastly, there's minimal tomato sauce. It's all about the meat. The best version we tried is from Osteria Frasca al Vicolo, located in the Quadrilatero area. Another famous pasta dish that originated here is the iconic lasagna. We tried this dish at the Mercato del Erbe. In our honest opinion, there's not much difference to the lasagnas we get at good Italian restaurants back home. Other traditional pastas to try are tortellini in brodo, literally tortellini in broth. Its magic lies in its simplicity. Tortellini is stuffed with ground pork, mortadella, and Parmigiano cheese. The light and subtle consommé provides the perfect platform to enjoy the flavorful parcels. Gramigna con salsiccia, another specialty of the Emilia-Romagna region. These noodles are short, squiggly, and hollow, which provides a very pleasant mouthfeel. Traditionally served with a sausage ragu. Delicious. Another unique feature of the city skyline are its towers. Between the 11th and 13th centuries, powerful families in Bologna engaged in a fascinating competition of tower building. These structures symbolize power and status. At one point, there were 200 towers in the city. Today, less than 20 remain. The most iconic are the twin towers of Asinelli and Garisenda. Unfortunately, the tower's continued tilt can no longer be controlled and have been deemed unsafe. Tucked within the historic district is Teatro Anatomico. Built in the 16th century, it served as a dedicated space for public anatomy lessons. It's an amphitheater-style structure, wooden tiers rising around the central raised platform. Doctors would dissect human bodies here, offering medical students and the public a rare glimpse into the mysteries of human anatomy. Today, the Teatro Anatomico stands as a fascinating relic of the past, a testament to Bologna's rich history in medicine and scientific exploration. On our last day, we had dinner at Osteria Da Fortunata. This is actually a popular Roman restaurant that recently opened a branch in Bologna. We ordered prosciutto, rabbit alla cacciatora, and chicory sauteed in garlic and olive oil. We loved their food. It felt like traditional home-style cooking. This rabbit dish in particular is something we've never tried before and is something we will be replicating back home. Bologna's impressive list of contributions to the culinary world has made it a pilgrimage destination for foodies all over the globe. But its equally rich heritage and distinctive architectural character makes the trip an even more unique and wonderful experience. We left Bologna with a greater sense of appreciation for the centuries of history that makes Italian cuisine truly special.